What is up, guys? 301 here, and welcome to my live reaction and review for The Promised Neverland, Chapter 141, The Promise from 1,000 Years Ago. Alright guys, so in last week's chapter we had Emma arrive at place. The place where the day and the night meet. Fortunately, Ray didn't make it there. He got sent back to where everybody is. We also started to see that everyone is starting to converse to basically gather at the royal capital for the Tafadi. We saw that was about 3 days away. So things are still happening. And that was the majority of last week's chapter. But anyway, let's get straight to this week's chapter, guys. As always, if you want to follow along, you know what you need to do. Bring it up on your tablet, your PC, whatever it is that you read your manga on, and follow along with me. But without any further ado, let's get straight to this week's chapter. So we got is a being who stands atop all of demonkind. Will make a new promise with Right. Fortunately, it's the demon's language. We can't say. I would love it if they could give us like a, an actual name that we could go with. But just what kind of promise and how? The truth about the promise. I wonder if we're able to do something like that. Demons want to eat humans, right? There's something pertaining to that here. Okay, so this looks like this is them planning on what the promise is going to be and everything. Okay, I see. So there wasn't just one promise. Humans shan't hunt demons, and demons shan't hunt humans. Let us separate the two worlds. So this is what's come from Minerva. That was the promise that humankind made with the demon royalty. The other promise was for the humans and demons to work with. Okay. So it looks like we're heading back to that original promise. I'm guessing. That's what it looks like down here in that final panel. Okay. We can do this. If we use that, we can forge it. We can all escape from this demon's world. I've come to reforge the promise. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so what do you see? And I was like, wait, what? Seriously? That easy? That was simple. Much simpler than I thought, huh? Yeah, this is good, but you must give me a reward. Okay. So what's the reward going to be? So everyone's like, alright. Interesting. A reward. Yes, it is the price for bringing forth what you seek. To bring your wish forth, you give him what he wants. No refusing. Okay? Only then may you reach a promise. Okay? So I don't know who this might be potentially a flashback. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Dreaming of those days of endless freedom. So it looks like we've got a whole bunch of brand new characters here. The promise from 1,000 years ago. Alright, let's go. Just over 1,000 years ago. There we go. Flashback time. Damn it. Those monsters. I bet they have more troops lying in wait. No, that ambush was the last. Loratri. Alright, so it looks like this might be Minerva. If we can beat them here, this point is ours. And we'll be one step closer to peace. Just a little more. We'll win and return to our great nation. Let's go. Right, so they're going in. So this is like back when they were fighting. They're going in, they're fighting. You can see there's a lot of destruction going in. Alright. See, demons are dead. Humans are dead. Alright. So it looks like we've got 6 people around the fire. Oh, some candles. Alright. Looks like these are going to be our 6 men. There were countless casualties today as well. How long will this fighting go on for? But just now we overthrew an enemy point. That's a victory. What can we do next to win? Peace. I wonder if there would be a way forward through those means. Okay, and everyone's like, huh? What? Everyone's kind of freaking out. I'm guessing this is Minerva. Peace. As if they would ever even agree to that. Of course, we need to think of a method. No, we need to resist until the bitter end. We'll offer up a portion of humans. What do you think? Julius? They'll feel much more eager to negotiate if they know they won't have their food source cut off. Is what you're saying? Yes. Okay. So we'll offer them up in advance, as if planting fruit trees in the garden to supply you with seedlings. For example, villains or slaves will be fine. Not to mention the people who worship those monsters aside from them. Okay. What are you saying, Julius? That doesn't sound like a leader at all. Yeah, it's a rational judgment, but it is sorely lacking in morality. Yes, my apologies. I'm not feeling like myself. Please forget it. I'm sure you were just thinking of what's best for our depleted armies. But if we offer them up this one time, they'll want to demand that perpetually. For that reason, I cannot accept those measures. Okay? How odd that we all met each other on this battlefield. And now we're joining forces, putting aside nations and race to fight. Be it through peace or fighting, the goal is victory for all of humanity. Countries and ranks, we need to detach our thinking from those. Let's protect everyone until the end. Only a little more, everybody. At last, victory is in sight. We won't be beat. We won't be eaten. We're going to grab a hold of this world. Yeah, so it looks like this guy's the leader and the one who giving a rousing speech. Alright. That's right. Only a little more. We were so close. For my irreplaceable comrades, for this great mission, we were drawing closer to victory. But then, I remembered. The odds of victory are something that can be undermined in a matter of seconds. Okay, so it looks like a demon's appeared and just slaughtered a ton. Who the hell is that? It's from the royal family. It's royalty. Royal family? That's strength. It's Archduke Louis. So it's Louis. Louis is the... Basically, he's the monster at the moment. Alright. So we got a little young Archduke Louis. Oh, how beautiful the moon is tonight. Okay. We got, I believe it's Julius there behind him. And he's not even giving a shit. Look at how many people he's destroyed. Now then. You're all that's left, Yes. That was when I realized I'm so tired. I want to go back. I'm fed up with this. For the people, for the troops, none of that mattered. I was tired. Okay, interesting. It's going to be over soon. And when would that be? It was all up, all lip service. I saw a chance at winning, but now there's just no way. I'll finish this right now. I will. So he's dropped his sword. I assume you are Archduke Louis. I want to meet your king. I would like to make a deal. Betraying his comrades, the start of this tragedy. Chapter 141. End. Interesting. But anyway, look, just hang on a second, guys, and we're going to jump straight into the review. Alright, guys, so chapter 141 of The Promised Neverland, The Promise from 1,000 years ago. We basically got a little bit of an insight into what went down over 1,000 years ago. Basically, as we saw, it was very much a war. Demons versus humans. Many demons were killed, many humans were killed. We saw the original promise, which was no demon may hunt a human, nor can no human hunt a demon. Right? That is the overall promise. But the chapter starts off with Emma in his world, and basically Emma saying, look, I'm here to reforge a new promise. Expecting it to be really difficult, he's like, okay, no worries, what would you like? Right? Basically, okay, no worries, let's do this. Right? Very interesting, because she was expecting it to be a lot tougher, a lot more effort. And we do see in the final panel, before we go back to our flashback, potentially, who I believe is William Minerva, or Julius Rateri, and a demon standing before this guy. And then we go back 1,000 years, and we see all the fighting, all the chaos, and everything, right? We see them fighting for a point. And the humans do eventually win this point, and we see 6 people sitting at kind of like a little campfire type thing. And they're sitting there and they're talking. And Julius is the one who comes up and goes, look, how about we offer some humans to them? Slaves, criminals, and people who worship them. We can offer them to them. That's their food source. But we get peace. We don't fight each other no more. Obviously, he's tired. He's irrational, and everyone's like, dude, that's nuts. It's crazy. Like, I understand why you want to do this, but that's irrational. And the morality of it is just disgusting. We can't. No, we're not going to do that. Anyway, eventually, what ends up happening, they win the point, and then Archduke Lewis rocks up and just slaughters everybody. Right? When I say everybody, I mean everybody except for one person who's still there at the end of the chapter, and that is Julius Rateri. Right? Why? Basically, Julius goes, you know what? This is an all or nothing. Drops his sword. Goes, you are Archduke Lewis, I presume. I would like to meet with your king to negotiate. And that is where our chapter ends. Because I want to meet your king. I would like to make a deal. And we see the owl on his shoulder, and he goes, betraying his comrades, the start of this tragedy. What happened afterwards, we're going to be finding out. So I feel like these next few chapters is going to be explaining to us the original promise and what happened while that was all being done and how everything came to play. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out and all that kind of jazz. The other thing we did find out is that to reforge a brand new promise and then make it go into effect, you need to give a reward. What's the reward? It's anything that he asks for. And you cannot deny it, because if you deny it, it does not happen. So we're seeing we're starting to get little bits of glimpses of what's involved in reforging the promise, as well as what happened 1,000 years ago in the original promise. So there's a lot of things still happening, and I like that there's still quite a bit still to go. It's very interesting to see how this is all playing out. But mind you, in the meantime, if there's only 3 days to the Tefari, we got Norman and his army, plus a former noble demon and his army, plus all the current noble families, all heading towards, the royal capital for the Tefari and for everything like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is playing. Things are very much lining up for the new promise to come into effect during the Tefari. So I'm very curious about how this is all going to play out. But anyway, guys, overall, for this chapter, the art was solid. We got a lot of information. We're starting a brand new little mini story about what went down 1,000 years ago. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid, good chapter. So that's why, guys, this week for chapter 141 of The Promised Neverland, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. A very good chapter, very enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to what goes down next week. You know, will we see more with Emma? More than likely not. We're going to see a lot more with Julius Ratari, maybe him meeting the king, and then going from there. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next. But anyway, guys, that is all for my live reaction and review. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, smash that thumbs up. It'll be greatly appreciated. And of course, as always, I'm Frino1. You guys are awesome. Smack that subscribe button. It's completely and totally free. And I'll see you guys next time with another live reaction and review. Peace.